And we're live on Adobe Radio, another wonderful producer session coming at you. Friendly reminder, we are live every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm with the lovely Peyton Grufick. What up, Peyton?
What up, Wesam?
And with the spectacular Alexandra Gorski.
Spectacular?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, another fantastic producer session, and I can't wait to share with you guys. Actually, I really can't wait to share with you my latest YouTube obsession.
Okay.
Oh.
And it's become most of my algorithm on my main page for YouTube. And it's currently live recordings from real courtroom trials.
Okay.
Live.
Yeah, so some of them are live. Some of them are obviously, pre-recorded and stuff.
Oh,
but
okay,
yeah,
okay.
I'm obsessed with the cases. I'm obsessed with how the judge decides how much time they deserve or probation. And I love the episodes where they bring in the repeat offender for the third time, and the judge is just like, hey, what's going on? And it makes me want to be a judge.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I could be a judge. I think I'd be a good judge,
You have to
actually.
go through law school first.
I know. Now, why don't you think I would be a good judge? Why?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
No, you don't get an answer.
Why don't I get an answer?
You don't get an answer.
You don't think I would
know
be-
why. You know why.
I actually do not know why.
You know why.
I don't know why you
Okay.
think I wouldn't make a good judge.
So now you're just blatantly lying, which is not a quality of a good judge.
Oh, and I'm angry now, so congrats.
You're welcome. Also not a quality of a good judge.
Oh, actually,
Getting
it is a
angry-
quality.
Getting angry?
Yeah.
That leads to bias.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Not necessarily.
See, when you just say stuff loud, that doesn't mean you're right.
I'm not saying
Not
stuff
a quality
loud.
of a good judge.
Oh, I forgot.
What?
You're a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that too.
You know what you are?
Yeah.
You're a criminal.
Is that you being a judge?
You know what? Let's do a bit right now.
Okay.
Let's do a bit.
What?
You're the criminal. You're his defense attorney.
Okay.
And I'm the judge. And let's
Yeah,
see
but
how
you're
good
going
I'd
to
be.
accuse me of something
No.
like
That's not how judging
inexcusable.
works. That's not how courtroom
That's
works.
not how judging works?
That's not how the courtroom
I'm
works.
saying in this bit right now, you're going to throw me up for serial killer.
No. I'll say what it is.
It's
No.
okay.
She's a nice neutral ground.
You
Okay.
got me, right?
I'm Sweden.
She's a nice neutral ground. I don't know what just happened there. What'd you say?
Sweden? Neutral?
Sweden. Oh, I thought you called him Sweden.
Sweetums? I got you. Schnickums.
That's your attorney. By the way, sidebar, and we'll do this bit. I have seen some great public defenders on there, and I have seen some terrible public defenders where I would have,
Yeah.
if I was the criminal, I would have been like, hey, sorry, I need a new one.
My favorite are the people who are like, I don't accept this person as my lawyer, and I'm going to represent myself, and I am captain whatever of
Yeah.
the crazy
The sovereign,
town.
sovereign
Yeah,
citizens. Yeah,
shit.
that's a whole other thing I'm gonna talk.
Oh
okay,
my God.
so you decide what
Yeah.
what he's accused of, okay, and
Yeah.
why he's been sent to court, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll be the judge, okay? So here's the intro song.
Sorry, I had to wait. I just had the stupidest idea, and it's got to go. It's got to go.
Okay, not sure.
Because I think
The
that
fuck
would've
were you
been
going to
worse.
accuse me of? This is going to be something
hold
bad.
on.
This was my
This is very
concern.
terrible, and I can't.
Do we have to bleep it out? Can we bleep it out? Because now I want to listen.
Sure.
I was gonna say he was dressing up in really inappropriate clothes and going to the park, and he was arrested for public indecency
Okay,
in
all right.
in a park. But it was really bad in my mind, and I just edited it because
I knew you just edited it. Are you sweating? Are your hands just? Okay.
okay.
Here we go.
Yes.
Dun 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 dun. Judge, we stand. Dun 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 dun. You're out of order. Dun 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 dun. Order. Dun 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 dun. Judge, we Sam. All right.
That went on way too long.
What? Why that didn't?
Yeah.
That was the full
No,
intro.
your intro, dude, I saw the crew. They were shaking their head. It's not great.
used to be
Oh, this was part of the bit.
this. What? Wait, this is.
I'm
you're
saying that in the courtroom.
in the courtroom.
Yeah.
that doesn't work in the courtroom.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah,
I
you
said
don't
it.
hear a bit in the courtroom. That's all post.
But you're sounding like it's a TV show. You're like doing a Judge Judy type of thing where like it's not real court, it's fake court.
Yeah, but I just imagine I would
Actually,
always have my own intro.
Judge Judy
this
was
is, this is
was-
She was a real judge, but her
But
TV show's not
by
real.
it was real. But what happened was in the show, that one was because I was on a fake one. I actually was on a fake one, and I was a fake
Okay.
person.
Can we?
But
Oh my God.
you waived your right to go to a real trial, and if you lost, so you couldn't, get it reversed or anything. That's all.
Okay.
Useless information for 500, Alex.
All right.
Okay.
Court is in session. Court is in session. Case number 6250H. Please step up to the podium. All right. Please state your names for the case, please.
Hi, I'm Alexandra Gorski, and I will be representing my client here.
Peyton Grufik.
All right. Please, Ms. Gorski, can you read over the case number and tell us what exactly your client is being accused of and why he's here today in court?
Yes, the case number is the one that you stated. I don't remember the numbers, so I'm just
62.
62.
It's fine. Just keep going.
And I'm here to represent Mr. Grufik in his stole a car, and he did a street takeover with it. And he did hit somebody, and they are still in critical condition.
All right. Mr. Grufik, please step up to the podium. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you may put your hand down. And I just want to make sure you are in 100% your right mind and body coming here today.
Yes.
And when you were arrested for these actions, were you in your right mind and body?
No.
Okay. Let's make a note of that for the court. Okay, Mr. Grufik, please tell us a little bit what happened that night and why you were arrested at the street takeover and what happened.
Yeah, so we had a street takeover, and I was with my friends, and things just got a little out of hand.
And why exactly weren't you in your right mind?
I was on so much crack.
Okay, so you chose to do the crack, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Someone forced you to do crack cocaine?
Yes.
And who was this?
Brad.
Brad, is he here today?
No.
No, where is Brad?
Brad is the person in critical condition in the hospital.
Okay. That's
Your Honor.
All right. And what exactly happened? How did they force you to take crack cocaine?
They injected me with it.
They injected you. Did they hold you down?
He ran up to me with a syringe.
Okay. And during this street takeover, how exactly did you run over your friend Brad?
He said, watch this sick move. He was going to jump over the car, and I hit him.
And just out of curiosity, how long have you been friends with this individual?
2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
2 days you've been friends with this
Yeah.
individual.
Yeah.
And how in the world does someone trick you into being friends with them and that you do crack cocaine?
There was no trick.
What do you mean?
There was no trick.
How so?
I just met him, and we were friends.
Do you understand how your story is very vague right now? How exactly did you meet him?
No, I met... drugs.
Mr. Grufik, this is a court of law, and you might not be taking this seriously, but I take it 100% seriously.
You said to say truth. I swore on a
because-
Bible.
I know because
Yeah.
of your judgment in Friends. This is your responsibility. Street takeover is a mandatory minimum of 2 years in state prison. And right now, if I'm not mistaken, were you able to afford bail?
No.
No. So you were in prison. You were in jail this whole time, waiting your sentencing.
Your Honor, we are a no bail state.
Shit. Well, it won't help me anyway.
All right, Mr. Payton.
I prefer Mr. Grufik.
Mr. Grufik.
We do, Your Honor, have video of the street takeover if you needed to.
Can we play a little bit of that?
Yeah.
All right, let's play it then. Can you make?
I'll make something. Don't worry. I'll make something.
No, I want to hear you make the sounds. I don't want you to make anything. I want to. No. She dug this hole, and I'm. I
You
want to
don't like
hear you.
things done in post? Okay.
I want to hear you make the entire sounds for the video. So let's play it. Play.
Hey, Peyton, watch this. Okay, Brad. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
That's where the video cuts off?
Yes.
Wow. Mr. Payton, are you ready for your sentencing? Do you have any final statements you'd like to do before we issue sentencing?
Yeah, didn't you say it was 2 years?
Do you have any final statements in
that
your
was-
defense
is
before I issue a sentencing?
It,
I'll have to advise you to shut up before he makes it worse for you.
okay. It wasn't my fault.
Why wasn't it your fault?
I was injected with crack. Against my will.
I don't
This
believe
is all
you.
Brad's doing. Why don't you believe me? Go ask Brad.
We
He
can't.
can't. He's in critical condition.
Shit.
I'm a good judge on character, Mr. Grufik.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, I feel like you're playing the system a little bit here.
I've been nothing but honest and respectful.
Mr. Grufik, I hereby sentence you to death row.
God damn it! I'm losing another one.
Da 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 da.
So now if we review the scenario,
Okay.
I do not think those were attributes of a good judge.
Okay.
Death for street takeover?
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is where Emperor Wesam starts to creep in, and this is where the place starts to happen.
Well, agree to disagree then. How are we on time?
We're good.
Okay.
We should take a break though.
Yep.
Yep.
We're taking a break and we'll be right back. And we are back. You know, I know we as a group talk a lot about of current things that happens during the week and everything like that during our producer sessions. But something we haven't talked about yet is Jojo Siwa.
Oh, God. What do you possibly want to talk about?
Was
Is that your JoJo impression?
I was like, you want to do something? I'm gonna be wild. My ex. I'm changing pop. No one's made such a dramatic change in pop in my generation.
Yeah, I want to talk about her for a little bit.
Okay.
And I want to know, first and foremost, what do you think about her, Peyton?
She is a character.
A character.
Yeah. I can't help but say she is entertaining. Take that as you will.
Yeah. Alex, I know
I-
you're a big fan, but like, if you can be biased.
I think she has
Bye.
too many yes people around her, and she needs a good no person.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. She's in her early 20s, I believe.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
If you still dress like that, I feel like there's something wrong
Yeah.
mentally.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
I feel like Dance Mom's probably left some trauma
100%.
in there. Probably. But
You're
I
right.
don't know.
No, you're right.
But who knows?
I don't think you should live in front of the camera your entire life.
No.
No, it feels very fake, everything she does.
Well, she's being sued right now for stealing the song.
Yes.
It's basically word for word.
Yeah.
I thought she licensed the song from that person, though.
I'm not.
Or is this something else?
This is something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know the song in general, like, it was not her song. Like, it was a song that, like, you know, artists buy. Throw their own thing
yeah,
on
someone
there.
already pre-released that song.
Could you double check on that?
Yeah.
Because I was under the impression, and I know I just said yeah, but then I was thinking about it. With the problem I remember seeing online is the fact that she stated she wrote it.
Oh, then
Wait.
no, she didn't.
Yeah, she did not write it. And I'm gonna list the Jojo Siwa's.
Well, sorry. This quote bothered me too, and it just popped up. I did not steal anything, she said. There's no such thing as stealing.
That is true. her logic is on point there.
There's no such thing as stealing.
No, there's borrowing. What?
If I truly believed you were 100% serious,
Yeah.
like this would be, you'd be the craziest person in the world. I couldn't be friends with you, that's for sure. Okay, so here are some of her red flags.
Okay.
First and foremost, the way she dresses constantly.
Okay.
And it's a little red flag, but it's a big one for me. And especially the stuff she wears to red carpet events. I feel like it's too much. It's fake. It's not genuine. That being said, the other red flag is her car.
The car is a major red flag. Yeah. I can get behind that.
You can get behind the car?
Being a red flag?
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant I can get behind it. Like, I would dig that. Like, for those of you who don't know, her car is a Porsche Cayenne, and it's literally wrapped in just her face.
Yeah.
All over it, repeated.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of dangerous, actually. Because then you're a
How so?
target. You're a target.
Oh, like it's her?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not, I would never do that.
What if she starts selling them, though? What if this is a master plan and suddenly millions have JoJo Siwa cars?
Wait a minute. That would be a terrible business plan, first of all.
Why?
I don't think it would make any profit.
What if it's like limited time thing? We only made 1,000. I guarantee she'll sell 1,000.
You think she would sell 1,000 cars
Easily.
with her?
Easily.
I don't know. I know we like to disagree on the show.
Yeah.
But I genuinely think that'd be very difficult to do.
I think 1,000 is the maximum she'd be able to sell.
Man, 1,000?
Yeah.
To buy a car with her face on it?
Yeah.
1,000? See, I would see it rather like I would see Elon Musk selling out with that, but not JoJo.
Just 1,000? Elon Musk has stooped so low he's selling 1,000 cars now?
No,
That's
I mean
crazy.
No, with his face on it. That's what I mean.
Oh, with his face on it?
Yeah.
Gross.
All right.
So the Britt Smith, who is the one who has the literally word for word exact same song.
Yes.
As that one, it's a tricky thing because neither one of them owns the song. Sony owns the song.
Okay.
So they were both given the song to sing. So that's a tricky thing. Neither one of them wrote it.
Right.
Right.
But she said she wrote it.
But
That's
she said
an
she
issue.
wrote it, and that's where people are mad at her for it. But Britt Smith's version is the exact same. So, they both purchased the right basically to sing it.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. That happens all the time in music.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what she meant when she said there's no such thing as stealing.
Right.
But that's poorly worded, and she should have been like, "Hey, this is how the industry works."
Right.
And so I chose to do this song, my version of it.
Right.
And so that's
Except
all she had to do.
They nearly sound identical, but also she was like, "We worked on this for years."
That's crazy. For years you work on that?
Right.
I hate when people say that, and it's a shitty project at the end. Or it's not as shitty, it's just like, okay. But years? I don't know. What do you think about that when people say that kind of stuff?
Her voice was raspy today.
Are you talking about that video?
That clip, yeah.
That's what took years.
The raspiness?
The raspiness. She had to smoke some to
Yeah.
get the rasp.
Gosh. What if you have a kid like that and you're like, oh my God, it's like,
I think if you don't put your kid in the same kind of situation she grew up in, then you probably won't have a kid like that.
yeah, true. I mean, what if your sibling starts to dress like that? That's crazy. I mean,
That's why siblings bully each other.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean,
Again, she needs a no person.
she needs
Yeah.
a no person. That's the biggest thing.
You were the older sibling, so I'm sure you were a piece of shit.
My older sibling was not a piece of shit.
Mine was.
Oh, okay. Shout out to my brother.
Okay, well, let's defer to William and Daniel for the answer for that one.
Ooh.
I don't think I was perfect, but definitely not a piece of shit. Man,
Did you beat up your brothers ever?
beat up?
Yeah.
No, we
Okay.
wrestled. We wrestled, but
Okay.
like actually physically beat up?
Yeah.
No, of course not. You got beat up by your older sibling? I'm so sorry. Now
wow.
this explains everything. Jesus, I'm so sorry. Are you guys cool now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, maybe we all don't have the same childhood. Maybe that is a unique experience to my own.
Can I ask some questions then?
No. For the sake of her, no.
All good.
Gosh.
But I'm glad you guys are on good terms now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Commercial break, please.
What's the age difference?
3 years.
Okay.
Interesting. I will say this. Maybe when we were really young, we would like argue, and I'm talking about like elementary school, you know. I feel like having kids just around that elementary school time is when we really started fighting. As we got older, it got less and less. And especially now, I don't think we just try to communicate a little better.
Yeah.
I think that's the key. And respect each other. And what I mean by that is like everybody's different. And I just don't like to fight too, like about stupid little things. Because then if something really important comes up, it's hard to really make your point across. Because if you're fighting for every little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway.
I was the only way I was ever mean to my brother was if we were like play fighting, you know, and he'd hit me or something and I'd get him in trouble. I would go, ow, and it would go up at the end. And you definitely knew I was lying. But my parents didn't catch on to that for quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow.
Well, a little bit of a subject change here.
All right.
Our intern who's no longer with us, Zeke Duhan, been watching a lot of his stories. He's been producing new music and
That's great.
on TikTok and like doing
Yeah.
shows and performing. And I tried FaceTiming with my brother Daniel today. He answered, and he was out golfing with Daniel, and he's golfing now.
nice.
So
Oh, wow.
and
How's he doing that with one arm?
he's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
it is amazing.
My mom believed you, by the way.
What?
Yes.
Miss
She
Grufick
called
believed-
me.
Mrs. Grufick believed me?
Yes. You're really good at being dry.
I want to apologize. What'd she say? I want to hear. I want to know what this conversation.
She's like, I quickly shut it down. It wasn't. She didn't call. I gotta clarify. She didn't call in a panic, worried about Zeke having one arm. It was in the middle of an already pre-established conversation.
Right.
She was like, I didn't know Zeke got his arm amputated, and I'm like, he didn't.
That's hilarious. That's
But,
hilarious.
No, you're good.
That's good.
You're good. People believe you.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Yep. Well, shout out to Mrs. Grufick for listening to the show, being a fan. We love you. But back to Zeke.
Yeah.
So, Zeke's living his best life now, and you know what? I was gonna do a whole bit with it, and I just don't want to.
Oh.
It's not gonna be funny. I just realized that. He's living his best life, and honestly, I'm not truly 100% happy for him because he's not here.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's a selfish thing to say,
That is a selfish thing to say.
and I'm gonna acknowledge it, but whatever.
Yeah, you did good. Okay.
Yeah. So I know Zeke listens to all these.
Yeah.
So enjoy your better life.
Oh, you almost ended it so good.
What?
You almost said, you were like, I know that's a selfish thing to think, and then you could have ended it right there, and then you turned into this whole rant of like, enjoy your better life, Zeke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost had it. You're
Almost
almost
had
a
it.
good person.
Almost good person.
Almost going to heaven.
Almost. Oh, dude. Dude, I hope to see you in hell. And I'd be like, oh, look who it is. There's some funny, and of course I don't necessarily believe this is how it is, but there's some funny how would you say, interpretations of what would happen when people go to like heaven or hell, and one of them being in hell, like after the first year of being tortured by demons, right? Even the demons kind of get tired, you know, and the demons are like, okay, listen, whenever we have people from up above come in and check here, you have to act like you're miserable, but it's just more of a chill hangout. We don't want things to get too crazy, and obviously we get bored with it too. So just keep a low profile when they come in, start screaming your lungs out and stuff. And I always find that interesting. Like, what if that is hell, really?
People, demons who don't want to do their job.
Yeah.
Like here.
Yeah, and they're very, very human-like, you know, and they set you up with like their version of a social security card and stuff to do in hell, right? And you get fed every once in a while too, and you know, it's almost like life here, just hell. And yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Interesting.
Not fun, maybe just different.
Different.
Yeah.
Different way to look at it.
Yeah. I am reading a fiction book right now about angels who were with Satan during the Great Rebellion,
Yeah.
and they get banished down to hell, and how they're all these different angels are claiming certain spots in hell for their own like armies to build up like these little fortresses, and it's very interesting. It's a very interesting lore. Yeah, it's called God's Demon.
Lore, or is it like a story?
Oh, it's a story. It's a fiction.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like a book that's written about lore, or if it was like more like a storytelling.
Oh, it's more storytelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Before we move on to our next topic, I do want to do a shout out to our intern, Letitia. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's awesome. As they say in Brazil, Borriento Añala.
Wow. That was good.
Thank you. I practiced that actually.
Nice.
Borriento Añala. Can you guys say it?
No,
No.
Okay.
I don't even know what you're saying.
It's happy birthday.
Is it?
Look it up.
All right. Letitia, you'll let me know.
Borriento Añala.
He has said it perfectly 3 times. I'm starting to believe him.
I know, right?
He hasn't screwed up once. It's been exactly the same all 3 times.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Portuguese.
it's Portuguese.
Because they're in Brazil.
Yeah.
What's the thing you wanted to talk about today?
The thing I wanted to talk about today, was there a thing I wanted to talk? Maybe you can remind me what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, no, because
today.
you didn't want to say it before the show started.
Oh, did I?
Oh, maybe you forgot. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, I must have.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to talk about the new DLC trailer for the extended one for Elden Ring, and then I totally forgot that you've never played Elden Ring.
No, I played like an hour of it. And
Have
then I
you
was
seen
like,
the
"Not for
trailer
me."
though?
No.
It looks, even if you don't play the game, it's a pretty cool trailer.
I've watched somebody do a randomizer in Elden Ring today, and that's the most recent thing I've watched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are fun to watch. But can we remind me, because sometimes my past memories of stuff we've talked about is not great. Why didn't you like Elden Ring then?
I don't think I have the patience for Elden Ring.
That is so funny to me, because you know why? You played Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I did play Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate doesn't require much patience, though.
But, whoa, you told me the whole beginning part of Baldur's Gate, like the first, it takes you like a day just to set up your character.
What?
That's what you told me.
A day?
Yeah, like a few hours of gameplay just to set up the character.
Yeah.
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 Okay, well, not a day, but for me, I guess for a few hours, that's for me a day's worth
Well,
of
yeah, I
gameplay.
mean, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's more the patience of trial and error with Baldur's Gate. I don't want to get rolled by a boss, walk my ass all the way back, get rolled again, walk my ass all the way back. You know what I'm talking about?
In Elden Ring, how much walking do you think is being done when you fight a boss? Because you have spawn points right there.
There's spawn points right there. Then maybe I was watching Dark Souls. I don't know. They
Yeah.
all look the same.
No, spawn points, yeah, especially with the Elden Ring, they have these things called, the spots of grace, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they also have stakes of America, where you don't have to walk all the way back. And so you can decide where you want to be respawned, because they realized people were probably getting annoyed with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So-
all mesh together in my head.
Yeah. I've never played the Dark Souls game, so I can imagine how frustrating that would be, because I played
Yeah.
Elden Ring, and if I had to walk a long way, I could see why you wouldn't want to play it again.
Lies of P is the only Souls-type game I have been able to get into.
Never heard of that.
And it's not made by them.
Lives of P?
Lies, Lies, of P.
P?
The letter P.
Lies of P?
The Lies of Pinocchio.
Are you being for real?
I am being
Is this a
100%
lie
for
of
real, and I think
Titans?
it is a better From Software game.
Lies of Pinocchio.
Yeah, but it's going to be Lies of P.
Yeah. But that's so interesting. I've never even heard of that.
It's so good.
How
Okay.
old is it?
It came out last year.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It was up for some game awards. Didn't win any.
damn. Well, it comes in, I believe, June, the DLC. Looking forward to that. But also, we discussed briefly the new Assassin's Creed trailer.
Yeah.
And
Didn't
you're-
watch that either. Remember?
thought you did.
No, because it's a cinematic and I don't really care.
Man.
That's not going to show me any gameplay. It's
True.
not going to show me anything I
That's
want to
true.
know.
It's just letting you know the story.
Yeah. It was cool. Some of the trailers I've seen for it are pretty cool. For the
Our previous guest, Noki, she did a drawing for Assassin's
Oh,
Creed.
no shit.
Yeah, it's amazing looking.
it really is incredible. It's one of her like dreams to have done that, and
Yeah.
she did it, and it looks
It's
so
so cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because she's in the Ubisoft circle. With
Exactly.
like Rainbow Six and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job with that.
Yeah. We should actually have her back on. Maybe
Yeah.
we try to get her back on to talk about it, especially when it comes out. I think it'd be cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
can you give me a copy of Assassin's Creed? You got the poll, right? You got like the... You can do that, right? That's what you'll say.
Not me. No, I'll
Not
buy
you?
it. No, I'll pre-order.
Okay.
Yeah, I pre-order. Do you pre-order?
So it depends.
You don't really need to pre-order anymore because you
Yeah.
can just do a digital download.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to have the external.
I will say this, and this is an unpopular opinion with some gamers and with certain people with gaming. With the Assassin's Creed games, especially the last two, with Origins and
Valhalla?
Valhalla, they
Can I
have the
time out real quick?
Yeah.
Are you going to talk about that thing where it's like you get like that bonus thing that like skips you ahead? Like a few tiers and levels and everything?
Oh, the shop?
Never mind. Keep going. Keep going. I want to see where you're going with this.
Oh, I was going to say I purchase like weapons and armor from the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm curious. What do you mean?
There was like a thing you were talking about where like it basically like boosts you a couple levels already in like Valhalla and everything.
No, I know what you're talking about now. It's the double. It gives you double XP.
Oh, was that just Valhalla?
I remember on Valhalla it had. I don't remember if Origins had it. Why?
Gotcha.
Why'd you time out me there?
I don't know.
I'm
Guess
nervous
you'll never
now.
know.
Yeah, I guess I won't ever know.
Yeah.
Now, okay.
I had a bit, but it's ruined.
Really?
Keep going.
Okay. Are you gonna call me a cheater?
No.
Oh, okay. The reason why is I didn't want to grind as much.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that. I did do what's considered what you told me this. He's like, I don't consider that cheating, and it's the souls farming on Elden Ring, where it's a glitch within the game that gets me more souls.
How does it go again?
Where I jump with my steed up this cliff, and then I go to a place where you're not supposed to walk, like it's up on the cliffs, and then you jump off and you start swinging your sword, which would normally kill you in any place, but in this location it doesn't. So you just keep swinging your sword over and over and over and over again.
Interesting.
And then at a certain point, all the characters that you're falling infinitely. So all those bad guys that were up there on the map just die because they don't have a spawn point or something happens,
Gotcha.
and so all their souls get to you. So you just press start, and then you load up the game from your latest like grace point, and then it keeps those souls. I think that's it,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
something like that.
And then you told me, I remember a long time ago, like you don't consider that cheating because that's still within the game rules, and they haven't patched it up, and they've been seeing people do it.
Yeah. If they leave it there, they must be chill with it.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, it's such a hard game. You need so many souls.
Yeah.
And
It's very grindy.
It's very grindy. So if you want to grind that way, or if you want to grind by killing, it's grinding nonetheless.
Yeah,
So-
it just would have saved time for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I put in probably the most hours I've ever put into a single game in my life with Elden Ring, and without that glitch or whatever, oh man, it would have been hours and hours more, at least 25% more hours of just doing mindless grinding like that. And I remember I just didn't have the time with that game. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Assassin's Creed though, and the Elden Ring DLC, and I think there's one more game. I'm curious to know what they're going to do with Call of Duty, and I only play the campaign mode, but it's only like 4 hours long. Last one was what, 5 hours long?
It was something like that. It was something insultingly short, and it wasn't even a campaign. They threw you in their battle royale map and had you go around and do fetch quests.
Oh my god.
That was it. That was the campaign. But we know it's Black Ops 6.
Okay.
as the next one.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. It's a shame because I only play campaign with those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When is the next GTA supposed to come out? I feel like I haven't heard anything much about it since they released the
I
trailer.
think they said fall or winter 2025.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
A whole nother year.
I'm sorry. Are you pretty sure on that number?
I'm pretty sure because
Okay.
they came out with a recent thing. They pushed it.
Okay. So if that's then I'm not updated.
Yeah, but they're going to delay it again because that's Rockstar.
Do you think they've pushed it because someone apparently did a leak?
No, they like to do. Remember what they did for Red Dead Redemption 2? I think that game got delayed 6 times. That's not an exaggeration. They love to give a date, and then they're just like, "Uh-oh, we can't." And it's like, then stop giving dates.
Yeah.
Stop doing this.
Right.
You know you're not going to make that time.
You know, that's why I respect Nintendo a lot of the times. They don't put a date out there.
Smart.
Until they're ready to put a date out there.
Well, one of the new technological features of GTA 6, which I hope is in there in a cool way, is the AI generation of it generates randomized burglary and robbery missions, which I'm like, oh, that kind of parallels and steals a bit from the game mechanics of Shadow of War.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like a patent thing, but you're facing never the same enemy,
Yeah.
and everybody's game is different where you start out for the most part,
Right.
and who you face. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. It's called Nemesis System, I believe.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
And I was like, whoa, that's what made that game replayable for me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to continue playing it and see what kind of different things I got. And honestly, I think I've only come across... Yeah, I don't even remember if I came across the same exact type of bad guy. Sure, there are
Right.
similarities, but it's never the
Yeah.
same person. I'm like, that would be really cool with GTA 6, because then that's really what's going to separate it. And they said what? This part I don't believe, though. 70% of the buildings are going to be, you can walk into them.
Bullshit. I call
mean,
bullshit
that'd be
right
nice. I hate playing a video game where you cannot walk through a door.
now. If they are being honest, it's going to be like a small little like room. You can do like one thing in.
That's fine.
Yeah. I even 20, because those maps are huge.
Yeah.
You know what's going to really piss me off? I don't want endlessly bigger maps necessarily, but if you do have a huge map like GTA 5 is a big map.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the biggest game map ever, but it's big and it's filled with things, right?
Yeah.
I'll be pissed off if it's smaller than that.
I think they dropped the map. I'm pretty sure that's out there. Or that got leaked. One of the two. Either way, the map's out there, and it is confirmed to be bigger.
Okay. Because that would annoy the hell out of me.
What if it was slightly smaller though, but you could go up floors in
No.
skyscrapers?
No.
Okay.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
That's fair. That's fine. I was just curious.
Yeah, but no, because you can make it bigger. Make it bigger. I'm trying to remember the game they made smaller, and it drives me. Oh, I think Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it
The
bugged me.
last one?
No, the one after Valhalla, and I
Yeah,
saw
that-
how small the maps were.
Oh, Mirage?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a reason for that.
Oh yeah, I know. I didn't enjoy that. I'm like, nope. No. We both know we are on opposite.
I know,
sides
we're
of
on
this.
opposite sides of that.
That's okay. That's okay. We can't agree on everything. We can't agree. We can't agree. We can't agree. I don't know what I'm doing there. Yeah. Oof. I just want a good video game to come out soon. I haven't played one in a while. I like having my.
You
video
haven't
game.
played a good video game in a while?
Last one was Elden Ring,
Damn.
and I replay. Oh, I started GTA 6 again. I just went through campaign mode.
You
again.
started GTA 6 again?
Sorry,
That's
GTA.
crazy.
Shut up. GTA 5. Shut the fuck up, dude. GTA 5 because my brother William deleted my saved game on GTA.
Yeah, you like to remind him of that,
Yeah, I
don't
do. I do. Because Shadow of War was on there too.
you? Damn.
Yep. There's a couple other things on there that I'll never get now.
Was Red Dead?
Yep. However, I am contemplating downloading Red Dead again.
Good
Yeah.
game.
It is
I
a good
mean,
game.
It's you can play it a whole variety of ways based off of if you want to be good or not, you know, and who you want to hurt or not hurt.
Yeah. That's true.
You make it sound so sinister.
It might be
Who you want to
sinister.
hurt, who you don't want to hurt.
How
What?
you want to hurt him?
How?
Fuck
When?
Micah.
Whoa.
What?
What?
Okay. I will say
Said
this.
no one ever.
Got
we
it.
are.
That was also aggressive.
That was. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. One thing that Rockstar does do
You
good,
didn't say we're right back.
and we're right back. Is that good?
Grammar was a little odd, but that's
But he didn't
okay.
stutter on either one.
He didn't stutter because he was angry. Ooh, that's it. We just got to make you angry before the break.
So I'll flip you off every time.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do a mock.
Ready?
Taking a break. And we're back. That was okay.
Great.
Man, that was good.
That was
Yeah.
great. There was just kind of like, ooh, he's got some kind of spark in him, some kind of energy.
Here comes Manager Peyton.
No, Zeke
That's
is.
Zeke.
Let's see. Then what are you? I forget.
I don't know.
Agent?
I don't think we put a bit for me
No.
in that.
No.
That was Zeke's thing. Get him to
See?
Hollywood.
See, this is why Zeke is he messed up.
No, he's golfing. He's being in character.
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Man. No, what I was gonna say is something that Rockstar does really well is Easter eggs, and they never explain them. Do you think, this is a question for both of you, there are still Easter eggs out there in Red Dead 2 and GTA 5 that no one has found out yet?
Of
Yes.
course.
Oh, wow. You guys were really adamant. Why do you think that?
Because I feel like it's one of those things. If you know that people are going to be looking for them, then you have the time and the energy to put secrets in there.
There are games from the 90s where they're
Yeah.
just now discovering Easter eggs hidden in there.
Wow.
It can take decades before people
Yeah.
discover them.
I don't think they ever solved the Mount Chiliad mystery yet.
No, they haven't.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know the Mount Chiliad mystery?
No, I didn't beat GTA 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's somewhere you come across this diagram of the biggest mountain, which is called Mount Chiliad, and it shows like the UFOs. You're familiar with the UFOs in GTA?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they found like I think it's like 2 UFOs you found in the game, and then they show a jetpack, and then they show a dinosaur egg.
Interesting.
And I don't think they found the dinosaur egg, and they haven't found legit the jetpack,
Yeah.
which I found really interesting. And so, because they put the jetpack in online, but not in the main game, or at least nobody's found it, and nobody knows about this Easter egg yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now there are dinosaurs in GTA 5, but when you're hallucinating.
Yeah.
I think there's aliens too. There's a alien hallucination. Hallucinations. Yeah.
Were there any games you guys grew up as a kid where you heard someone come to school or something and be like, I did this with the game, or someone so-and-so can do this with the game, and then you go home and you try
Yeah.
for hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, our cousin, Joey, he lied once and said he woke up in the middle of the night and turned on the Nintendo 64 and put in Mario, and he was able to
This
jump.
was mine.
He was able to jump through Princess Peach's
Oh, no, this wasn't mine.
like the stained glass window, and it became a whole nother level. We tried for hours, and he broke our trust after that. He broke our trust. He was already somewhat of a liar. Like, just as a kid, he'd like to exaggerate. So after that point, we'd look to our cousin Josh and we'd look at him, and he'd go, if he knew he was lying, or that's the truth.
Damn.
Yeah, so we'd have to look for the nod of yes or no. Broke our trust.
Same game. Super Mario 64. There's an urban legend that you could unlock Luigi
Oh yeah,
by doing a bunch of shit. Nah. But I was like 9 when I was trying to do all this stuff, so I believed it.
Yeah,
course.
right?
Of course, as a kid, you believe it. I did that. I was on the other end. I lied about this game to this neighbor of mine
How
called
dare you?
Fighting Force 64.
What the hell is that?
It's one of the coolest games ever. For,
Is it?
yeah, for a middle school boy. Yeah, Fighting
Okay.
Force 64. Yeah. And I lied to one of our neighbors about that, and I told him. Just blatantly lied.
Did
About
you ever
what?
tell him that it was a lie?
No. I'll tell you one thing. I also
Wait,
lied.
what was the lie?
Oh, well, you don't know the game, so it wouldn't make any sense. There's this one level where you go up in the skyscraper. It's actually it's the first level you're in. You're going all the way to the top of the skyscraper, and then the main bad guy escapes onto this platform and jumps on a helicopter while you fight another boss in the skyscraper. Well, I told him that there's a way to jump on that platform, and then another helicopter comes up, and then you go to another helicopter, and so that's what I told the kid.
Such a weird lie.
It is a weird lie. You want to know another lie I told when I was in middle school?
Oh, God.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it was pretty. This one was pretty actually epic. It was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
I had a sneaker magazine that I brought to school,
Okay.
and it was just a whole bunch of sneakers in there where you could order from
Yeah,
the
the
magazine.
catalogs.
Yeah, like catalog. And I didn't have a lot of friends in 7th grade, and I was kind of bullied a little bit.
Aw.
Yeah, just a little bit, nothing crazy. And
Say that
what? What do you mean?
because I'm going to laugh.
Of course you are.
Because I'm imagining Lil Wesam coming in with his sneaker magazine and then somebody just slamming it on the ground.
Well, man, this is the episode of Wesam's a liar. So, or good at lying, whatever it is. And I don't know. I don't remember the exact details of it, but I had convinced a couple people that I had won this this contest where I would get free shoes for a lifetime. And I told them, like, if you want, I can like order the shoes for you. Just tell me which one you want. And
You
so
didn't buy them shoes though, right?
hold on.
Okay.
And so they were like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, here's the magazine. Just tell me which one you want and your shoe size and write it on a piece of paper." And so those two people did it, and then more people were like, "Hey, did you really win a I'm like, "Yeah. I won this competition. Free shoes for life." And then all these people started signing up, and they were excited. And then I started giggling more, and I got more excited as the day went on, because I was like, "Oh man, these people believe me." Oh, this is so much fun. And then at a certain point, I was like, I got you guys. No, it's not. And they were really upset. There was actually one kid, or part of the preppy kids, I guess you could say, who was so upset. He's like, "I'm going to beat you up after
Wow.
school." I was like, okay.
Wow.
Oh, shit. I messed up. So, yeah, convinced everybody in my little, what are they called? Pods. Remember? You guys don't remember that? Or you didn't have that?
I don't think we use the word pods.
So before you started the school year, in 6th grade, you had the yellow, blue, green, blue pod. And it's basically, you guys are all broken up into basic, just different sections. And you guys had different science teachers, different math teachers, different history teachers. And then in 7th grade, they named the pods after Ivy League schools. So it was like Harvard, Princeton, Yale. And so, yeah. So everybody in my pod, because that's the only people would know about it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, yeah. I was just, made everybody believe they were going to get free shoes.
These are stupid lies.
Yeah.
You got to work on your lies.
Well, it worked fine. I mean, they believed me.
No, I mean, they believed you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the art of lying is bad.
Okay.
It's your lie itself you got to work on.
I have to work on my lie?
Yeah.
I made your mom believe Zeke was missing an arm.
See, look at that improvement from 7th grade Wesam to now. You've really grown.
Yeah. I have grown.
Yeah.
All right. I see what you tried to do there.
Big guy.
What?
What? What was that?
What?
Big guy. Look at you. Ooh. Wesam just goes, "I'm going to beat you up later." Oh, shit, he's the preppy kid.
Full circle. Oh, is this you trying to be a bully?
No.
Oh, I thought you were bullying.
No, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. That tickled me. Oh,
That's
goodness
funny.
gracious. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. That really got me. Big guy. Big guy. Big guy. Oh, man. Do you remember your dreams, Peyton?
I had not usually, but I actually had one recently. I get a lot of dreams when I take naps, but I haven't been able to take a lot of naps recently. But that's when
Oh.
I dream the most, is when I take a nap.
Nap.
Because I think I'm halfway awake, halfway asleep most of the time.
Oh.
But I'm never in that state where like I'm aware I'm dreaming. So like it's still just random shit outside of my control.
Okay.
The most recent one, it doesn't make any sense, but I know why it happened. For some reason, I was in my backyard. There was just a group of us like circled, and I guess we were auditioning for Mary Poppins or something. And we were singing "Let's Go Fly a Kite," just all together. That was the audition process. And there was a guy across from me just doing a terrible, like Cockney accent, and just screaming "Let's go fly a kite." And the director goes, "Peyton, can you do it more like him?" And points to the guy like screaming. And I turn to the guy and I go, "Let me hear it one more time." And he starts screaming it, and I join in with him, and that was it. That was the dream.
There you go.
But
Classic
yeah,
dream.
that was so. I'm sure that was so entertaining to listen to. But again, I know why it happened. I was watching a clip from Saving Mr. Banks, the movie, that morning, and that's why it was there.
I know you listen to ASMR before bed.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a spooky guy. Been watching a lot of Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes, which are all on
Ooh.
YouTube now.
Those are
Love
so
it.
fun. Sorry.
Sorry. They say sorry a lot in every single episode.
Are they
It's like,
Canadian?
Canadian.
Okay.
Canadian show.
yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Ryan Gosling was on
Yeah.
one of them. Yeah.
Little boy Ryan Gosling.
Is he a good guy or bad guy?
He's a good he's a good little boy.
He's-
Good little boy.
He was a troublesome brother,
Aw.
but you know.
Yeah. I got to say though, the stories got not as dark as the seasons went on.
Yeah, I recall the first seasons. It was like there was no happy endings.
No.
Like
Yeah.
the kids didn't survive or they got stuck somewhere. But then as the season progressed, like there was always a resolution.
You think they got complaints?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, 7 seasons. 7 8
Parents
seasons.
calling and they're like, "Oh shit, we gotta lighten the mood
Yeah.
a little bit."
I mean, some of them were so like still kind of spooky to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, that's actually a little unsettling."
Yeah.
Like this actor is really really selling it. I'm
Yeah.
actually uncomfortable as an adult. I pay taxes. I shouldn't be this scared. Man, oh, you know, what'd be a good Are You Afraid of the Dark episode?
What?
A podcast crew, and they can't escape their podcast station.
Like a time just never reaches the end.
Ooh, okay. Can we talk about something kind of spooky like that?
Okay.
Sure.
All right, spooky talk. What's something eerie, like a situation or circumstance that gives you the spooky good feeling? And I'll give you one. You wake up in the middle of the night, and you're in the middle of a mall that you don't recognize. Everything's shut down, and it's closed, and it's nighttime, and you're walking around trying to find your way out.
That's pretty spooky.
That's the spooky for you?
That's one of the things. Yeah, spooky. Yeah.
I was thinking more of like real spook, like you wake up and there's like a demon by your bed or an old lady or something.
That's classic spook.
Right.
That's classic spook, right? But something where like you're trying to solve a mystery with it, like why am I here, or how do
Yeah.
we get out? That's always fun with with like a couple group of friends. You can't have a large group. Then
Yeah.
it's not. It doesn't become spooky.
Yeah.
A little chaotic.
As soon as other people are there, the spooky factor goes down.
Yeah.
For me.
Feel like there's less spook in numbers.
Yeah.
Yes.
More spook in isolation.
Yes.
Right. Now. Sometimes though, if you're hearing like scary sounds or unsettling sounds, you kind of want a big group because you feel safety in numbers.
Yeah. I guess it just depends where you're at.
But we get to choose the circumstance we're in.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought okay.
choose whatever the circumstance. I was just curious. Yeah, like what's your spooky?
Oh, I don't know. I embrace the horror too much. Like I like doing like scary movies and games so much.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
like
having
throw
a-
me in any of them
Well,
in real
Yeah.
life and that'll drive me crazy, but
Running from a killer would be the worst thing for me. I don't know. I feel like that's worse
Ooh.
than something paranormal.
those are the dreams that fuck me up the most.
Running
Is when
from-
somebody's just running at me and stabbing me and I'm asking people for help and they just don't do anything.
Well, you play too much Dead by Daylight. That's why.
That's true.
I mean,
That's where it comes from.
All right, guys, this was fun. Our time has come to an end here on IW Radio. Another fun episode of Producer Session. I have a gun to both of you right now.
Don't
All right.
shoot.
All right, guys, play us out, Peyton. Thank you for tuning in live to Adobe Radio. Follow us at Wesam's World on all social media platforms. Thank you for tuning in live. You can also watch or listen to the full episode tomorrow on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button, comment below, hit the bell icon. Helps with the algorithm. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk. Bye.